Best ways to accept payment other than PayPal. So with PayPal, this is your typical order form. And if you have a PayPal account or your customers used to working with PayPal, this is pretty standard and they understand what to do. But if they have never worked with PayPal and they just simply want to pay with their credit card, it's actually pretty confusing as to what they should do. So what happens is a lot of times people abandon your cart. And of course you aren't aware of that because you had no way of tracking it. But oftentimes if the buying process is not easy for your customer, you lose the sale. Some other things with PayPal, disputes can take months to resolve. So if your PayPal account is going through any type of dispute or you're trying to figure something out or their privacy policy changes or whatever, it can take months to resolve and that ultimately affects your money. You can't customize your order form. If you're using the free PayPal account, your order form pretty much looks like this. And it's not customer friendly, guys. Like I told you, if people aren't using PayPal or have never used PayPal, looking at this order form, they don't know what to do. So here's some examples of some companies that understand that and they've created these images to kind of give their customers some instruction as to how to buy from them. So in this example, this just looks plain right scary. There's red ink everywhere and there are arrows and stuff. And if you have to go through all of that to show your customer how to buy from you, you may lose the sale. So here's a 1, 2, 3 step process as to what you do to buy from this vendor. Once again, don't have a PayPal account. People are doing these diagrams for a reason, guys. So again, here's another arrow. If you don't have a PayPal account, please click here. I want you to understand if it's a hard process for your customers to buy from you, you will lose the sale. So let's talk about some alternatives. This is Stripe.com. Excuse me, this is Stripe. You can go to Stripe by going to Stripe.com. And Stripe is a great alternative for PayPal. You don't have to pay a monthly fee. You pay the credit card transaction fees. And if you look over here to the bottom of the right, you see they accept Visa, MasterCard, and all the credit cards that most people use. Now, the great thing about Stripe is that you can connect it with a lot of other services. So here we are at JotForm, and JotForm creates forms, surveys, order forms, sign-up sheets, whatever you want. You can go to JotForm to create that, and it is very, very easy. You can use a drag and drop format to create whatever form you want to create. Now, if you look over here on the left side, the reason why I really like it, if you could see, the third option is what? Stripe. Of course, they'll accept a variety of payment options, but I love connecting JotForm with Stripe to kind of create an order form that's easy, that's clean, and your customer understands what they should do. So check out JotForm, and you can go to there by jotform.com. Now, this is Ecwid. Ecwid is a great alternative if you want to sell anything on Facebook. Why? Because they make it free. If you want to sell anything on Facebook or you want to create some type of shopping cart or store, you can do that with Ecwid and it doesn't cost anything. So here's an example of someone who used Ecwid for an online store right on Facebook. So again, if you're not paying processing fees and all that, that helps you make more money and more revenue for yourself. So if you're interested in selling anything on Facebook, please check out ecwid.com. Now, here's Squares, squareup.com, and this is a great way to accept payment in person. So those of you who are selling, makeup, or you're selling candles, or you're selling, whatever it is you're selling for even your service providers, if you want to swipe someone's card, definitely consider getting a card reader from Square. It's free to get a card reader. You can see with their transaction fee, it's an upfront 2.75, which is very, very competitive. But get the card swipe. It's free. They'll send it to you. You wait a couple weeks and you get it in the mail. So there's no reason why you shouldn't get it. I mean, if you don't have a smartphone, then that's a problem. But if you have an iPad, you can also use this on your iPad as well. So here are your action steps. You have to determine how much you're currently paying in processing fees. So look and see what's competitive. I gave you a couple examples, but of course you could use whatever you like. But be sure to understand what you're paying in processing fees. You're going to open up a free account with JotForm and Stripe. Again, these are free. You can test them out, see how you like it. You don't have to commit to anything. Step 3, if you have a Facebook fan page, considering opening an account with Ecwid to sell your products and services. Step 4, order free card reader from Square.